Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Over these last few months, I've been through a lot of self-reflection as a Sikh, not just as a father, as a son, um, as a brother, as a husband, but also interestingly enough, as a neighbour. I mean, I found over the last few months that that bond, that relationship, in my neighbourhood with my neighbours has become so much more important. And certainly, uh, the pandemic has brought us closer together. We find that we share a lot more. We find that even if it's shopping for each other, small little things like making sure our bins are out, helping our neighbours with some of the chores that we can help with. Definitely being at home and being in the circumstances of lockdown has forced that upon many of us who took that for granted, really. And it sits it sits very strongly with my background as a Sikh, because I come from a faith that promotes egalitarian values, that looks at all of the human race as equals. Our gurus always spoke about that. Our gurus always projected that. They always talked about the human race as being one. They talked about the highest sect within the human race is the human race itself. So there's always been that viewpoint. It's always been that desire and that spark to help people around you. And as Sikhs, we constantly do that through langar, the serving of food, and also where we can help other people as part of Sikh tenets of Vand Ke Shakna, which is to share with others. So it's always been an integral and important part of who we are. It's part of our DNA. But it's times like this when you're going through a pandemic and you share an experience with other people that you are brought closer to others. And certainly over this period of time, I've realized that family, friends and neighbors means a lot. So during this week, this Interfaith week, whilst we all share values, more and more, I think understanding and respecting and helping and interacting with our neighbors has become more and more important. So thank you very much for listening to me. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.